Okay. Ooh. I think I'm awake. Maybe. Viking, first one in. What's up? Followed by Billy D. Top of the morning to you as well. Donut Cop, don't usually see you in here. What's up? What's up? Let's see. Now I can relax in my job. Combat Tips Mixed Martial Arts. What's up? What's up? All right. Got me a nice little glass of orange juice here. Maybe that'll help me wake up a little bit. And let's go ahead and get started. Wow. 6 minutes. I had to start, get myself awake, go to the bathroom, but I'm here. So how are y'all doing this morning? Let me go ahead and dive on in here and get started. I didn't realize I was going to be up this early. If I get these guys on cooldown quickly, I could have started at my normal time. Actually, I could have started earlier than my normal time and been done by my normal time. So I could have streamed a little bit later, but it's fine. I have to do this anyway, so may as well do it with you guys. If my voice sounds deeper, it's because I'm still waking up. Slow night at work, so I've come. So you have some time for YouTube. There we go. Man, I had the worst war that I've had in a long time, which is why I decided to open up some crystals last night. Went in section 2, path 1, that's masochism, and I forget what all else. And I did not bring the right champions. And then I played badly. Was not a good time. Was not able to finish my path. Lost all my champions. 2 invulnerability boosts. Health potions. Oh yeah, it was not pretty. But we did learn that we need someone preferably with Void, and we do have someone there, so that person's going to be taking that path from now on. Thankfully, because that's not my normal path. And I just don't have the champions to really do it. Let's see, same like me. Yeah, I recorded and everything, so it'll come out. I haven't been posting up war videos, but I have them. The first 2 wars are edited, uploaded, and everything. Just have to pull the trigger on them. And I'll do the same for this war as well. But we'll see. They'll go out when I don't have other content to put out, like, you know, the crystal openings, the Act 6.2.6. So I think, let's see, I did Act 6.2.6 yesterday. Did the crystal opening yesterday. I forgot what I have scheduled for this morning. I do have something scheduled this morning, but after that one, I think then I will start releasing the war videos. So the first 3 wars will be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think that's how I'll do it. So I think when we mixed modes, Arena, AQ, and AW, then we make mistakes. Yeah, my biggest mistake on that one was bringing the champions that I did. That's not a good path for those champions. And I'm also not used to fighting some champions, and the one that wrecked me, of course, was Killmonger. And Killmonger, as you know or may know, is a rough person to fight, and then combined with those nodes, real bad. I normally take on Killmongers with Corvus, and I guess I could have perhaps used Sentinel on that path as well. I'm not sure how well he would have done against the Killmonger. It's pretty decent placement, but man. Ooh, that could have hurt bad. But yeah, and then in the fight, or fights, I just made mistakes. But even had I not made those mistakes, the fight would have just gone on a little bit longer. But I don't think I could have taken him. Alright. Let's go, Iceman! Glad this Iceman's not awakened, at least. Don't have to deal with that. Come on. Although Havoc is energy resistant. Vaz, what's up? What's up? Yeah, that's because I decided to do one really early for a change. Cause yeah, you didn't scout your path. It happens. Well, actually, it's worse than that. I did scout my path. I pretty much always scout my path. So I don't even have that excuse. Just not used to that path, that node, those nodes. And when I saw Killmonger, I was basically a Killmonger and a Sabretooth. And so I started thinking, who does well against them? And I'm like, all right, well, Killmonger, Sabretooth, not Sabretooth, Medusa, she does very well against Killmonger. So I'm like, all right. I was like, Sabretooth, well, I got Archangel. He does very well against Sabretooth. And of course I had G-Hulk for Section 1, Path 1. But the problem is that I didn't take the node itself into account. That masochism, they were healing like crazy. Medusa is great for Killmonger, but very bad for that node, which is why that was good placement. Because every time she put armor break on, they healed. And as you know, she does it a lot. So yeah, should not have brought her. Archangel, he might have been able to do it, but he was a bit RNG. And I had 2 tries with him. I thought he was my best bet. But in both tries, he did not get even a single neurotoxin on him. And that is something that is a little difficult with that node, because he has to land, his poisons and the bleed and the poison, and then get a little RNG to convert them. And it just did not work out in either of my attempts. So yeah, that path really needs, if you have somebody that has void, that's who needs to be on that path. Or somebody that has a heal block champion, pretty much. Oh, do that. Lucky me, 44, 9:44 in the morning here. Vaz, yeah, it's 4:44 in the morning here. So yeah, normally I wouldn't be up this early, but my normal stream time, I have a dentist appointment today. And I need to leave by 1 o'clock Eastern. So I was thinking, well, I'm not going to be able to stream at my normal time, so may as well stream when I wake up in the morning, and I'm going to do my morning round of arena. Normally I wouldn't start that until like about 5 o'clock, not too much later than this. Sit there and watch Brian Grant on rerun. But I got my guys on cooldown pretty early last night, and I woke up early. And I'm like, man, if I knew I was going to wake up this early, I can get my guys on cooldown in time to have an earlier stream, not early in the morning, but late morning, and still get done before I need to leave. But nah, I said I'd rather do this so I'm not rushing, trying to hurry up before, my departure time. Severus, greetings to you as well. How are you doing this morning? Perfect for me before I leave for work. I make arena while you make yours. Sweet, sweet. There we go. But this, for you guys that might have been wondering, is how I make it, get all those units, battle chips. I just do this arena. I do arena pretty much 3 times a day. And by the time we're done here, you see we're closing in. We'll have all the milestones for this one. The T1 Alpha arena is up. So I might do that one first after we get done with this. May end up working on that one. Get that done. And then work on the 4-star featured. I'll probably work on the 4-star basic at the same time as the T1 Alpha. We'll see. Mr. Buzzerhead, what's up? What's up? I hope that's what the HD stands for. Head. Don't let me call you out your name. Nick, what's up? Give a shout out to Ashtonville FC. What's up, man? Shout out to Ashtonville. What? Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's fine. What will you change if you have opportunity to do that war again? All the same? Absolutely not. I would change my path, which is what I'm going to be doing. See, I normally, when they first changed that map, I looked over the paths. I looked over my path, which was path 1. But now you have 2 sections, right? So I said, okay, now I have an opportunity to, have paths that are more suited to the champions that I'm going to be able to bring, since Alliance Quest is our main priority right now. And it still is. So we end up going into war with, not necessarily our A teams. So when I looked over those paths over there, I was like, okay, path 1, Starburst. I'm like, well, that's Gladiator Hulk all day, every day. And I even ranked him up. He was ranked 3 before the change to the map. And once I had path 1 assigned to me officially for section 1, I ranked him up. Alright, let's see who we got. We're going to bring in... No. Who do I want? Alright, where'd you go? Oh, they are probably not off cooldown yet. Oh wait. Ha! He just popped off cooldown, I think. I'm just not seeing him. Alright. Alright, but yeah. So path 1 was Gladiator Hulk. And then section 2, I was like, okay, I don't have good options for path 1. And I'm not a fan of that node anyway. I don't do well with it. So I looked over and I saw path 2 and path 3. And I was like, okay, either one of those is okay. But path 2 should be fine. So that's when we were, passing out. They were figuring out what paths we wanted to do. I chose path 1, section 1, path 2, section 2. But since then, we had a little turnover. Had some new people in. And I think one war, one of the guys on the left, I think he might have just brought in the wrong champs or something like that. I don't know. And he basically was like, he really can't take that path 1. And I'm like, okay, And so I went ahead and took path 1. Fortunately, I didn't have to fight that much on it. And so the next time I took path 1, I was like, all right, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try Dr. Voodoo. And given the defenders that were on that path, I think one was King Groot. The other one was like Superior Iron Man. I was able to handle that just fine. Dr. Voodoo, no problem. This time, the defenders were such that I wasn't going to try to bring Dr. Voodoo in there for this one. Okay. Why is he taking so long? Get rid of all them armor ups. Come on. Yeah, I will be taking her up too. But anyway, so it was good placement and all. If I had a void, that's who I would bring. But I just don't have really good champions for that path. So yeah, that's what I would do different. I would change my path. And somebody else would take that, which is what we ended up doing anyway. Someone else with Void came in and was able to clear that path. But that's what we're going to do. Good morning, Phantom Black. Hey, hey, hey. Trying to remember. I don't think I've seen you in a little bit. Could be wrong. It's early in the morning. Let's see. Well, I don't like these matchups here, but let's do it. Billy D says, Lordy, gonna make you feel even younger today. My eldest son is 28. Oh, wow. Wow, man. All right. Oh, boy. That's right. It's that Black Bolt synergy. There we go. Ugh. I saw those 6 Furies and I was like, oh man. Whoops. I've been taking victory shots when I can. May use them later for a thumbnail. Go ahead, Yondu. Tear it up. See, I understand. Hope everything goes well there. Yeah. So am I the only one experiencing Lord Shadow reading the messages late? Nope. I'm just really waking up. Also, I cannot read and play at the same time like Brian Grant can. So if I'm trying to go quickly, which I am, trying to get my guys on cooldown early, then I'm slow. Hey bro, afternoon stream. Noob of MCOC. Is it afternoon for you? Because it is 5 o'clock in the morning for me. It is 5 a.m. on the dot. So you're a pro, I will say. Yeah. You won't say that when you see that fighting, boy. Woo-wee. That was some rough stuff, boy. I haven't had a war that bad in many seasons. I might die one time, But, oh, man. It was ugly. It's been a while. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, other than having my pride hurt by getting whooped on by that Killmonger. That was still salty about that. But I cheered myself up with some crystal opening. See, can you play with one hand? I can, but I don't. Phantom Black. I have done it when I'm trying to play and eat. And you know how in the arena it'll automatically go to the next fight sometimes. So right when I'm getting ready to get something, you know, shovel some food in my mouth, it moves on to the next fight, and I end up with a fork in my left hand and only my right hand free. So I'm like, oh, dang it. And then I'll do one-handed, but yeah, not normally. Only in such an emergency. Whoops. See, please see my last chat. Huh? The only last chat I see from you, noob, is when you said, hey bro, afternoon stream. And I read that. And I said that it's 5 a.m. on the dot here. And asked you if it was afternoon where you were. But you never said anything after that I see. So if you did, it's being filtered. Waking up a little bit here, so I'm reading a little bit faster now. Oh, no you do not. Ghost Rider. Be thinking he being a joker? Oh. Yeah, early in the morning. Everything will go over my head. There we go. Well, how are you guys doing anyway? We got a few folks that are up with me here. Some early birds. Ooh, we sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. So funny. Used to listen to all that stuff, and I think back now on some of the lyrics, and I'm just like, you know, that's not a good mindset. And I wasn't thinking nothing like that when I was listening to it. So I have no choice. I'm at work. Haha! A captive audience. I'll take it. I honestly wasn't expecting a whole lot of people this early. And according to the viewer count, I was right. Oh, no you don't. I'm Nightcrawler. Ooh, boy do I hate Nightcrawler. Yeah, that should do it. Keeps you awake. Yeah, and I'm just waking up. The best part of waking up. Well, it ain't Folgers for me anyway. Don't never touch the stuff. Woo. Almost got backdraft intercepted. That would have been ugly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. At the rate that I'm going, might be able to actually get a lot of them, if not all of them, on cooldown before I go, which would be great. I'd love it, because there's no telling what I'll be able to get done while I'm there. But if I can get online, I will. The problem, and why I want to make sure I get it done before I go if I can, is I normally use my cell phone. It's a little cheap free phone, and I usually use that if I can't get online normally with like a hotspot there. Wherever I go, I always have my cell phone as a backup. I'll just set it up as a hotspot. Whoops. There we go. Meant to have him bleeding. But my phone... Oh, wow. Oh! Technical difficulties. Didn't see the smash. Wonder how that happened. But anyway, phone died on me. Battery is kaput. So I can't rely on it. When I took my sister to the doctor yesterday, was it yesterday? Or last week, I wasn't able to get online because at that hospital, you have to register. It's free, but you have to receive your code in an email or a text message. But because my phone wasn't working, I wasn't able to get either of them, so I couldn't get online. So where I'm going right now, I've never been to before, so I don't know whether their Wi-Fi requires registration or what. And if it does, my phone's not going to be able to do it. I've already called the company and they're going to send me a newer model or whatever their latest phone is. Still going to be a cheapo one though, but it'll be a newer one. And I should get that sometime this week or early next week. But it won't help me for today. We'll see. I might borrow a phone too. Maybe I'll borrow my mom's phone. See, if you've done a video on it, I must have missed it, but what are your views on that Kabam is doing with these champs after 3 months? I normally do not make videos on stuff like that. I don't make that type of video. The last video of that sort that I made was about She-Hulk. But the problem is not their rebalancing. To me, the problem is how they've handled it. every game that I have played rebalances content. And most of the time, you don't get advance warning. In those games, you know, the only time you find out that a rebalancing has been done is when you read the patch notes after you've patched. Because you can't play without patching. So, you know, one day, whether it's patch day or what, you'll patch and then you'll read the patch notes and find out, hey, my favorite champion just got hit, or a favorite character, or something like that. Compensation? No. I never even heard of such a thing until I started playing this game. So yeah, my views are a little different, but I don't like how they handled a lot of their stuff. But they did at least do the right thing with She-Hulk and issue rank down tickets. But the rank down tickets are great, but they don't give you back all the resources that you put into it. Still spent your time, you know. So they're not perfect, but again, not used to compensation and things like that. I would have loved something like that when I was playing Dark Age of Camelot and they nerfed my Ranger till he couldn't even be used the way that he was used before. If they had given me something where I could take him all the way back down to rank to level 1 and use all of the experience that I took almost a year building up with him and transfer it to another, oh, I would have loved that. But no such thing happened. Y'all see that stupid Void was in the first one and the second one, and the third one, probably in the second one too. But yeah, that's how I feel about it, really. I see an analogy going around about a car, that you buy a car and later on they change it. See, that analogy is a bad analogy for this. For one main reason. When you buy a car, whether you bought it as is or what have you, that car is yours. You own it. Okay, so having that happen is a slap in the face. That would be bad. But that's not the situation we have here. You're not buying anything that, you know, you own. You're spending money. You're spending money to use property that's not yours. That's what you're doing. So a better analogy with the car would be leasing a car, you know, and then having them recall the car and change it around. That would be more like what's going on. So since you don't own it, you know they can do whatever they like. And if you don't like what they've done, then you have a few options. That's it. Let's see, that way. Yeah. You must not be running deep wounds. Nope, I'm not. iPhone 11. What? Nah, my phone is that ANS 40L something or other. Ooh. Almost got pounced on. Okay. Don't throw it. just take you out. See, those games you played operated the same way as grinding or buying crystals for a champion? No, that is the main difference. Microtransactions. That is the main difference. You did pay to play the game, but you didn't have microtransactions. And you ended up having to spend more time. So, for example, my ranger that I was talking about, I didn't pay money to get him. Okay, you're given all the characters, but you have to level them up. I spent almost a year grinding with that character in order to get him up to the level, which was the max level, where I could use him in their PvP. So almost a year. So think about this. It wasn't a microtransaction, so I didn't spend the money that some people were spending on crystals in this game. But I also spent about 7 or 8 months of playing 8 hours a day to get this character up where he was. So I did spend my time, and depending on who you are, you may not consider that much time spent the equivalent of the money spent. You know, that's fair enough. But that time, I can't get back. Can't earn any more of it either. So I know what I prize a little bit more. And unlike in this game, once they nerfed that character, those 7 months, there's no compensation. So instead of being able to say rank down She-Hulk or something like that, the only thing I could do is stop playing that character and choose another character. But in choosing the other character, I would have to spend another 6 or 7 months to get them up to the same level. So, different game, but that company was worse than Kabam, in my opinion. Far worse. Mr. Buzzerhead, yes, it is possible. I am free to play. Brian Grant is free to play. Depending on what you mean by free to play. Brian Grant fits all definitions of free to play, meaning he has never spent a dime on this game. As for me, there have been 5 times I have bought an offer, and always someone else paid for it for me. You also have some other options that I have not tapped into. There are some ways to earn free iTunes gift cards and things like that, with electronic bucks and all kinds of other things. And you can use that also to purchase things. And I definitely need to look into it. But so I've been playing for over 3 years, and 5 offers, all paid for by someone else. But it's totally possible. Those offers that I did pick up were not necessary. They were just nice. The first 2 were when I think it was within the first, trying to remember, not the first year, probably the second year. And I never had a gifting badge. Before they took it away, I never owned one. But yeah, definitely possible. All right, so we just hit all the milestones in the 5-star featured, but we go for the 2,000 5-star shards, and that cutoff for that has been going up. I've been hearing horror stories of people putting up 13.7 and missing. So, see, normally at this point, I would switch over to another arena and start using my 5 stars there, like the 4-star featured. But, and I would just keep grinding. I mean, keep using my 6 stars every time they come off cooldown. But with that, I'm just going to go ahead and finish off my 5 stars. And then every time they come off cooldown, I'll hit the arena with my 6 stars. And I'll end up at like 15, 16 million doing that. Just another reason why I'm very happy to get new 6 stars. Happy to get any new champion, to be honest with you. Come on, OG. Thor! Let's see, you was talking about getting another phone. I was just throwing... Oh, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, no. For a phone, I will not be getting any Apple phone unless I get it for free. Otherwise, it's going to be Android. Love my Galaxy phones, but I haven't had one in about 2 years now. I actually still have my old Galaxy S5, which I started playing this game on, but it's in no shape anymore to play this game. I tried one time. It was not pretty. Not pretty at all. Time is money. I agree with you. Absolutely. Yeah, Prof Hop uses swag bucks. And I looked into that, and it didn't look like it was something really viable for me. I wasn't getting the same options that he was talking about in his video. And I probably earned money for him because I signed up with his link and all, but I don't think I earned even a cent. See, that is so bad doing all that grinding and missing out. Are you talking about when I leveled up my Ranger? Different type of game. Just that in a game like that, you basically invest into characters. See, in this game, you don't really invest a whole lot. You have your resources, but you get those resources. Like, even me, I'm not at the top tiers of gameplay. I am up there, though. Whoops. And when it comes to resources like the T5 Basic and the T2 Alphas and everything, I get them in fairly regularly. But even those who are not up there are going to get them faster than 6 or 7 months' time. So in this game, we're not normally spending that much time on a champion, you know? Even when it comes to the resources to rank them up, to get them, and all of that. But one of the things that I would suggest, personally, is that folks stop spending like that. Not stop spending completely, but stop spending like that. Like that new champion comes out, and you go, oh, I gotta have it. And then you pop, 50, 60 Cavalier crystals to get it with units that you bought. Yeah, stop doing that. Whoops. Woo. I was afraid he was going to fire off that special 3, which might have wrecked us. But yeah, I would just wait. Because that's who it hurts. It hurts those people that are spending the money. Hurts the most, I should say. Those who spent a lot of money on those Cavalier crystals, featured crystals, to get the champion. So I would recommend not doing that. So I'm really lacking on members in my Discord. It's kind of feeling lonely. Yeah, I got a bunch of folks on my Discord, but I don't spend a ton of time there. Captain America. No, in general. Well, actually, this game I meant to say. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. And it's funny because as much as Kabam has done, people still spending their money. And I would be like, no, They would have done that one time, and I would not have done anything like that again. But that's just me. I'm also not a gambling addict, and not really much of a gambler at all. So I'm not the demographic that's being targeted. And make no mistake, Kabam is targeting that demographic. And they've done a very good job. Ooh, I hate Howard the Duck, but his special 2 is not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, man. So early in the morning. And the only reason I'm feeling a bit sleepy is because I went to bed late last night. So I've really only gotten about 3.5 hours of sleep. I normally try to go to bed much earlier than that, but I was up getting wrecked in Alliance War. Not good to play tired, that's for sure. Was up hours later than I had planned to be. Let's grab you, and you. Oh, and for those of you who did not see it, I opened up my rewards from 6.2 completion and ended up getting a science rank up gem. 3 to 4. And soon as the level up event comes around, I'm going to be using that on Invisible Woman. And I'll also get my newest 5-star to rank 2. It's always my priority. I wonder if he was going to throw it. Oh, man. So we got some of you guys. Ooh. I didn't look to see if he had his armor up. Thought I was about to get stunned and wrecked. So some of you are at work. Trapped. Ugh. Man. I need to wake up, wake up, wake up. Severus. Yes, all but the latest one that I just got last night. Everybody else is rank 2 and above. And I really want them all at rank 3. And I still rank up my 4-stars as well. The latest one I ranked up was Warlock. Couldn't get him as a 5-star, so I tried all the tries I'm gonna try on those crystals. Got much better things to do with my units. But yeah, as an arena grinder, having them at rank 2, definitely. So I've got, oh, how many do I have? 102? I think I have 102. 5 stars. Still not as big as my boy Tim. Oh yeah, he's awakened. There we go. Yeah, Tim has like 20 something more than I do. That's dedication. Yeah. Gotta do it. I spend too much time in the arena already. And having rank 1s is dangerous. I have to constantly remember to mix the rank 1s. And it just messes up my rhythm for my teams. Because I like to choose the same teams all the time. And it kind of messes that up when I have to remember, oh wait, I've got a few rank 1s that I need to pair off. Whether they have a synergy or not, I need to pair them off with higher ranking. Oh, okay. Hate that. Now I got to race. Yeah, it won't kill me at least. Get clipped and instant neurotoxin. Wish I had that kind of RNG. My Archangel would be a beast. More than a beast. Oh, no you don't. No heavy for you. There we go. And don't forget to do your duels for Summoner Showdown. Wait, oh, tomorrow? Oh, okay, gotcha. Brutal DLX, yep. If I can remember, I'll do them after the stream. Brutal DLX, oh man, Turbo Tim. That's gonna be a rough one for me to decide who's gonna, who I'll vote for. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Yeet. But Brutal DLX, man, he's a legend. So I don't know. Who do you guys think is gonna win? Brutal DLX, Yeet, or Turbo Tim? That's a nice selection right there. And Turbo Tim, I've heard of, but I don't really know all that much about. So I don't know. I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna pick Brutal DLX. So if he loses, well, we'll just get one energy refill. Which is fine. I've been grinding out the content for this month because I think tomorrow is going to be the boss rush challenge. I believe it's tomorrow. So I will not be streaming at my normal time tomorrow because of that. So we might do another early morning stream. Well, I gotta go up against Iceman. That's alright, Sunspot. Kick him good. Ooh-wee. Let's see, I tell you, Shadow, on my second account, I just finished the first run through of Act 4. Let me grab the next folks here. And who else? Oh wait, you know what? I'll do you. There we go. Trying to figure out a team that doesn't mess up my other synergy teams. Just a little game I like to play. Let's see, and I tell you, AA at rank 4 was a beast for me, especially against Maestro. Oh yeah. Took him in there with half health and one-shot him, absolutely. And he's normally very good against masochism as well. But in that alliance war that I'm referring to, that you'll see once I put it up, not necessarily so good against Killmonger. I would have done fine against Sabretooth. It was Killmonger that was the problem. But Archangel was my first rank 4 5-star, and he wasn't even awakened. And I never had any regrets. Yeah, boss rush tomorrow, but there's supposed to be a fix update. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching the boss rush just like everybody else. And then I might do a stream on my own where I go through it. We'll see. Go ahead, Gambit. Man, look at this. I'll be hitting 13 million. Definitely more champs makes a nice little difference. Which is why I get so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Woo, 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 woo. And I think I like it. Love new champions. If I didn't get any dupes for the next 20 openings, I'd be so happy. All right, down he goes. Let's see. And of course, I can't speak on the boss rush at all, but oh man, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know a whole lot, but I just hear some folks talking about it a little bit. Woo, belly bounce. Belly bounce. Belly bounce. And that's it for him. I actually like Kingpin. He is a lot of fun. There'll be fun, fun, fun till my daddy takes the T-Bird away. Come on, let's see you. Now, one thing I won't do in this arena, you know, my 550s, I won't be using them again in this arena. I'll take them and use them in the 4-star basic. But since the T1 Alpha is up, I'm going to just use them over there. Then I'll get to win streak 5 in the 4-star featured. And then wait until I'm done with the T1 Alpha. Maybe even the T1, the 4-star basic. Before I use my 550s again in that arena. Instead, when my 5 stars come off cooldown, that's when I'll hit those. Severus says, I pulled a 6-star Kingpin a few days ago. I'm going to try using him against that annoying evading green symbiote boss in variant 2. That should be interesting. I don't think his heavy is able to trigger an evade, if I remember correctly. So you might be able to do the heavy spam against him. Yeah, Kingpin is fun and underrated, and I like seeing things like that where people are taking champions and thinking about their abilities and how best to solve a particular encounter. That is goodness. You. So yeah, when he's when he's paired with Netflix Daredevil. Okay. Yeah, definitely not up on that. I don't think, did I ever do a video on him? I don't think so. Alright. Although, to be honest, I probably would not pair him up with Netflix Daredevil. Take up a precious slot. Although Netflix Daredevil is not horrible. It's just that I would have better champions I'd want to bring. Ding! 13 million. And we're still on day 1. Oh. Everybody that's here right now, did you get a notification that I went live or no? You just happened to see. Bocha should be better than he is. I wanna be like a you. Yep. Got a few more rounds and then we switch over to another arena. Hey, Macarena. Yeah, let's do that. You just happen to see? Yeah. I don't know about YouTube no more. And I haven't done it. Katie sent me a link on integrating Discord with Twitter or something like that. And I definitely need to do that so that I can tell people to subscribe to Twitter, follow me on Twitter to get notifications, or Discord or Facebook, because once I get that going again, I have Twitter set up so that when I post, it'll post over to Facebook for me. Just gotta do it. Gotta do it. No power gain for you. See, I get email because I have YouTube, so always good for me. Okay. Did you get an email for this stream, Billy D? Because I know I get emails as well, although I started getting too much, so I ended up just shuffling them off into their own folder, which I never look at. And then sometime I'll go back and go, oh, hey, it did send me an email. I was just getting so many pop-ups and notifications and things. Okay, you did get an email, Billy D? Good, good. Bear Games, what's up, man? Ooh. Glad I didn't get lacerated. Let's see, do you do streams at this time normally? No, I don't. See, because in Singapore, usually your other streams are like 1 a.m., midnight. Yeah. I normally do streams at 1 p.m. my time, which is Eastern. I'm doing this early stream because I'm not going to be doing my regular stream today. I have a dentist appointment and I have to leave by 1 o'clock, which is usually the time that I stream. And tomorrow there's going to be a new event, you know, the Boss Rush Challenge. So I won't be streaming my normal time then either. But whether I do it early or late just depends. I don't know what that arena is going to even look like. But if it's an old champion that I don't have, gotta go for him. Okay, fingers slip right on off. Almost slipped off again. So you don't do grinds for like old champions? I absolutely do. That's the only ones I really, I mean, I have exceptions, but I only fairly recently started doing any 5-star grinds. First one, I didn't really grind for the champion, but I got him anyway. Doc Ock. I decided on that arena to see how much I could do. And if I picked him up, great. So I did that. Picked him up. I think the next one was Havoc. And I really wanted him. I grinded for him. Invisible Woman. Cyclops Blue Team. I went for. So yeah. If they go low first round, and I think they're going to go low the second round as well, I'll go for them. Whether they're a new champion or not. So if they have an old 5-star in the arena and I don't have that 5-star, gotta do it. That's why I'm not really a fan of this new arena format, which hopefully is just a one-time thing for their anniversary. But like the pool for the champions you can select, I have all those champions except Dormammu and OG Thor. If Dormammu was in an arena by himself, I'd be able to pick him up, because he would go low. But OG Thor, Thing, Sentinel, these are champions that people want. Woohoo! Chop, chop, chop. Alright. Your determination and legacy's 12 hours. Yeah, I can't be doing no 12 hours. I'll lose it. See, 12-hour grind I can most likely never do is mad. I cannot even bring myself to do a 3-star grind. Yeah, that's why I don't do those featured grinds very often, because it is brutal. Alright, so we're done with this arena. 6 stars when they come off cooldown. I'll hit it. Let's jump on over here to the T1 Alpha and get my 550s on cooldown. And see, we got this done before 6. So my 5 stars will be all off cooldown by the time I need to leave. So I'll probably set some alarm or something like that so that I can run them in the 4-star featured before I leave. Oh boy. Come on. Thank you. Man, in one war I got caught by that special too. I was not a fan. I hated that. I was like, are you kidding me? I love evading his special too. Karnak on Karnak. There we go. Got my buff. Hitting harder. Here, have some of that yourself. Come on. Come on, Karnak. Thank you. He has some of the easiest specials to evade. Loving it. So I also hate this month's arena. It's not because of the selector, although I know it will significantly affect arena cutoffs, as I don't really do that much grinds. Yeah. Although I heard it didn't go that high. I was thinking that it was going to be 70 million plus or close to it. But nope. I heard it went around 50. Which is within my range, but yeah, no. See, it is because the premium shard got swapped for the featured crystal shards that like drained my premium hero crystal gain. Ah, yeah. It went for 50, I think. Yeah, that's what I was hearing as well. Lawrence, what's up, man? Got some new faces catching me early in the morning. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table. And make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy. I forgot the other part. All that's missing is your morning kiss that used to greet me. Now you say the juice is sour. It used to be so sweet. And I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. We don't talk the way we used to talk. It's hurting so deep. I've got my pride, I will not cry. But it's making me weak. Oh man. Women was singing that song all over the place when it was out, boy. Alright, Luke. There we go. That's what I want you to do. Thank you. Oh man. That service. Nah, I can't really sing. I do alright. I won't make your ears bleed. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. There we go. KO. I've been in your streams for like 3 times because you can stream anytime midnight. It's super rare for me to appear in streams, still watch your videos. Well, I'm glad you're able to make this one since it's at a crazy time. You might even be able to make the one tomorrow. Because chances are I'm going to do an early morning one again. It might not be as early as this one because like it's already 6 o'clock my time right now. All right, come on. Come on, Nick. Thank you. Uh-oh. Woo. Yeah. Ooh, boy, do I hate fighting him. Come on. All right, got him down. Ooh, KT1. What's up? What's up? You up early? How are you doing? And yeah, if you guys don't know, KT1 has his own channel as well. Took the YouTube world by storm. Check him out. Click those dots next to his name. Great gameplay. Far better fighter than I am, let me tell you. When you see my latest Alliance War, I'm going to post them all up. But it was the 3rd war I got completely wrecked, KT. It's 11 a.m. there? Okay. It's 6 a.m. here. I got wrecked in Alliance War, worse than I have gotten wrecked in many seasons. I took path 1, section 2, that masochism whatever path, and I brought the wrong champions for that Killmonger they had right there on that first node. He took me out. I brought in Medusa, Archangel, and I had a Gladiator Hulk because I take path 1 in section 1. It was not good. All champions died, revived once, died again, used 2 invulnerability boosts, and I know an attack boost or something like that. And it just was not... Well, it could have happened, but it would have taken more items. And instead, we just brought in somebody that had Void. If I was a better fighter, I probably could have done it, but yeah. And that's not my normal path, so I'm not even used to it. Oh boy. This can hurt. Ha! Got it! Wait. Why is she still... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I was taking damage. Oh, that's right. That's because of my, what you call it? Sig level, I think, on him. So he still took some damage, but I was able to activate my protection before she fired her special 3 off. Killmonger, KT. He touched me, boy. Had me screaming about I need an adult. That was not fun, boy. But yeah, I think I'll be getting off that path. Like I said, it wasn't my normal path anyway. But we were trying to, you know, just do path 1 all the way through. But I had chosen, when we were selecting paths and everybody was like, what paths do you want? I looked at that path and I'm like, at the time, I didn't even have a Medusa, but she's not good for that path anyway. I was like, okay, I can do path 1 with Gladiator Hulk. He was at rank 3 at the time. I ranked him up to 4 just for fun. And I've never lost with Gladiator Hulk on that path. Section 2, I chose to do path 2. And I did fine there and was in good shape to help out otherwise. But, man. So I think I will be going back to my normal path after that. We weren't going for the win, at least. It was against SGA, Slice 'em Gaming. And we're still trying to figure out what we kind of want to do. We're going to aim for Platinum, I think, this season. Platinum 4, if we can get 3, that's great. But Alliance Quest is still our priority. Y'all see this? And I'll bet you if I hadn't gotten that stun, he would have fired his special 3 off right when he was low. Your normal path, do you have one of the hard paths like path 4 or 9? KT? You going down. There we go. See, I'm like one of the best fighters in my group of MCOC. And all I know is just to parry and a little intercept. I just cannot get used to crazy buff, debuff nodes in AW. It gets worse. Yeah. I just know that path 4 and 9 are the tough ones that I hear people talking about. But, I mean, if you have the right champions and you fight well, then yeah. Come on. Thank you. Whoa. I was trying to get binary ignition and he almost caught me with that special too. That was close. That would have been ugly. So do you have 4 then, KT? And also, what was that Cull Obsidian nerf and Ebony the Maw buff? We don't know yet. And is the Colossus and Old Man Logan buff in the game yet? Nope, not yet. Problem with 4 is there is no right champion, really, if opponents know who to place. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I hear about that complained about way more than any other path. 4 and 9. Ugh. Yeah. I could even lie. With your skill, if you were in our lines, we'd probably put you on 4 as well. Because you do better than anybody else. But yeah, at least we're just going for the full clear. Because we already know we lost this one. Slice 'em Gaming did very well, in fact. And we were just not playing well. Don't know what was going on. I think a lot of people, you know, we all voted as an alliance as to whether we were going to go for platinum, which means boosting and healing up, you know, fights and stuff like that, which we weren't doing before. Before it was like, you know, clear your path if you can. If you can't, oh well, you know. But we voted to try for platinum. But I think we have several people who either didn't vote, didn't get the memo, whatever. They're not boosting, they're not healing up, or they're just playing horribly. But like in section 1, we were already at 7 deaths in this war. Now, granted, they were on ooh, what am I doing? They were, well, most of them I think were on path 4. I think. All right. Come on. Here we go. I don't know a lot about it, Bear Games. I just know that they get complained about a lot. and were considered, at least in my alliance, are considered the toughest paths compared to the others. KT can do 1 to 9. I'm telling you. We definitely be like, yeah. Let's see. Let's do it like that. Kabam nerfing the champs while all he needs to do is roll on. Ooh, why'd I run in there like that? Man, I want this guy. Look at his special 2. Beast mode. I wanted him so bad as a 5-star, but didn't get him. It was definitely not going to grind for him. All right, Gwenpool. Thank you. Woo, all that damage. So all he needs to do is hashtag nerf the nerf man. Leave KT alone. I just take the path I have class advantage of, or non-bleed immune, since I have a Gwenpool in the team. Hey, if you're able to, that works. At your level anyway. I'm assuming you don't have that high of a tier. You're not at a high tier. Okay, come on, girl. Okay. We're gonna just stare at each other's eyes. Ooh, got a nice bleed on him. We should be good now. 2%, really? See, what prestige is required if someone wants to join your alliance? I think our current requirement is 10.4. I believe that's the minimum right now. I think. Yeah, because it keeps going up as we grow. Nerf Man's twin brother, Buff Man, has given people tons of ideas and tricks. Ideas and tricks to handle his bros' nerfs. Quake is 1 for Wednesday. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Alright, let's grab these guys here. Where's KT1? Well, he's at work. So he stopped in. He might still be there, but he might not be able to chat a lot. Yeah, figured that was going to happen. Fortunately, he has no Furies, no Celestial Charges. So we didn't get wrecked too hard. Whoops. Here we go. Any fast ways to get 2 stars? Open them premium hero crystals. Grind, grind, grind in arena. That's pretty much the answer. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. I heard max signature ability crystals literally boost the amount of champs you will get in the long run. So I need more 2 stars of max dupe level. Nah. And don't be in a hurry either. This game is not a sprint. It's a marathon. What? Okay. They need to quit dexing out of my attacks. Because that ain't cool. I see him do it a lot with Ghost as well. I'll go in for the attack with Ghost, and they'll dex out. And I'm like, no, 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 don't do that. But they don't listen. All right, well, we are coming down to the end. Almost 2 hours. I'll try to get my, at least my 550s done. We're in good shape since I got my 5 stars. Okay. Just get punched in the face. Ah, I hate that. I was trying to avoid dexing. Took all that damage to avoid dexing. And then he just comes up and hits me with, tries to hit me with a heavy, and I dex anyway. So annoying. Well. A little bit more awake. After the stream, take me a shower, eat, have my devotions, and then I might take a nap. Set my alarm so I don't sleep too late and miss the time that my 5 stars are coming off cooldown. Ooh, I'd be upset if that happened. I fall asleep at around 10:30 or so. Wake up at noon, 12:30. I'd be ticked. I would have wasted all of this time. All right. Let's grab a few more here. So, for you guys that are still here, if you're able to answer, that's cool. But let me know whether you have done uncollected 100% already. And where are you in the time after time event? Just grabbing them victory shots. I don't know why. I can get them anytime I want, really. Morning Star. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well. And down goes voodoo. Hate those dry coughs. Blech. All right. Yeah, I think it'll take me a few rounds of my 550s to get all the milestones for the T1 Alpha. So I should have that as well before I leave. So the T1 Alpha should be done. And the 4-star featured should mostly be done. Might even be able to start on the 4-star basic as well. Oh, he got indestructible. That wasn't cool. Oh, and unblockable for real? Wow. Paul SZ. Yeah, you're a little bit late. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I'm just trying to get done with my 550s. And then I'll call it. 5 stars and 6 stars are already on cooldown. And I'm working on the T1 Alpha arena right now. Already got done with the 5-star featured. Put up like 13 million. Coconut Boy, what's up, what's up? Mighty, hey, hey. Folks is joining a little bit late. So, I won't be streaming my normal time today. This is the stream for today. Tomorrow, I might be doing another early stream, or I might do one later. Because tomorrow is the Boss Rush Challenge. So I want to watch other people do it. And, of course, I'll be done with the arenas for the most part, so I'll probably stream the Boss Rush. It'll be a great time because Alliance Quest will be down. And I don't think Alliance War will be in attack phase yet, so it'll be perfect. We shall see. Yeah, Paul. I got up nice and early this morning. Knocked those out. Because I have a dentist appointment today. And I have to leave here at the time that I normally stream. So I wanted to make sure that I got my 5 stars on cooldown as early as I could last night. Then I woke up this morning nice and early to get them on cooldown so that by the time I need to leave, I should have them all on cooldown again. At least that's the plan. I don't know how long the dentist will have me there for. My teeth are a mess. But it's only for, you know, this is the first visit to this dentist. So the first visit is just all about finding out what's going on with my teeth. Getting them x-rays and consultation, all that good stuff. And I've been waiting for this appointment for months. They stay busy because they work on a sliding scale payment plan or a sliding scale cost. Here we go. What to use on 5.3.6 spiked armor path? Need suggestions? It's a science story quest. So Mighty, one of the things that I would suggest is don't be afraid to take in other classes. If I remember correctly, that's the one where everybody but science have like a reduction in their attack, which just means the fights will be longer. So don't be afraid of that. I think Archangel is good for it. Crossbones, of course. Trying to think who I used. I forgot now. Earphone, what's up, man? Good morning to you as well. Still stretching out my kinks from the night. Man, you and your tenacity, Agent Venom. You grinding? Yep. This is pretty much what I do all the time. I always grind in the morning. I grind in the afternoon, which is when I stream most of the time. And then I grind before bed. Now, the difference when I'm actually going for a champion is much more brutal. Because I'm basically grinding every 2 hours. Not fun. Oh, I hate Nightcrawler. Alright. Nightcrawler. What? You need to quit that, Nightcrawler. I got something for you that you're not going to be able to evade. Yeah, it is. Evade this. As Trinity would say, dodge this. Oh. Yeah. See, we're almost at 800. Okay. Yeah, it won't take me that long with my 550s. Another round, maybe a little bit more if I don't want to if I don't want to use my 440s as well. And I generally don't use my 440s unless I lose a 6-star battle or I'm actually going for a champion. Oh, snap. Close. Almost got me. Usually that special 2 is enough to put me down for good, but this is Hulk. The ever-loving Hulk. Hulk, Hulk. Come on. Give it up. There we go. Yeah, no auto blocking for you now. Here. I do love me some Killmonger. Don't stop. Get it. I still want Void as a 5-star, but meh. All right, guys. That is going to do it for this morning. Thank you all for hanging out with me, even though it wasn't my normal time. And remember, I won't be streaming today again. Tomorrow, I may end up streaming in the morning like this, or I may just decide, depending on where I'm at in the arena, I may just decide to stream after the Boss Rush Challenge when there's not a lot of people streaming it already. So look for that tomorrow. See, I think because he is old, people tend to ignore how freaking cool Void's animations are. Oh, I love his animations. Anyway, take care, everybody. Click like if you enjoyed the stream. Don't have to click like if you didn't. But you all have a blessed day.